What I do for Help and Care is I visit an elderly lady who is on her own since her husband passed away fairly recently, and she finds it difficult to deal with paying utility bills, sorting out junk mail. She never knows what she should keep, what she should do with junk mail. During her married life, her husband dealt with all the financial business, paid all the bills. Now she's at a bit of a loss to deal with that herself, so she needs some help. So I visit her on a fortnightly basis, and she is a very sociable, engaging lady, so I enjoy that as well. Basically, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
I think when I retired, I just had to do something. And I thought, well, I'll go and volunteer for something. And someone recommended coming to Help and Care. So I started doing that, because I just like meeting the old people and hearing their stories.
I was on long-term sick after brain surgery, and just being at home doing nothing isn't my cup of tea, and basically I was like, okay, I found out I did like gardening through another voluntary company and the NHS, and I just went to that thinking it gives me routine, sense of purpose. Another thing, it is more or less like being in a paid job, the hours I was doing, and therefore I felt my benefit was validated.
Ever since I was growing up as a boy, my family and myself have always been involved in voluntary activity. So when I stopped working, it was natural then to find somewhere to continue to do volunteering work.
Been out of work for some time due to mental health, and someone recommended that to gain some confidence I should look into doing volunteering. So I visited Boscombe Link and I collected a volunteers brochure, and there were so many vacancies in there, and that's how I found out about Help and Care.
I finished work, so I had plenty of time on my hands, and I just thought it would be something good to do, something useful, but also something that I could potentially enjoy myself. So that was really the attraction.
It's hugely enjoyable and very rewarding. It's certainly not a one-way experience, but it's very much a reciprocal give and take relationship with the people that we help to support.
But it helps to take my mind off of myself, hearing about other people's issues and their lives, and it kind of tells me that sometimes it's worse. There's people who are sometimes can be worse off than yourself.
So it gave me reason to get up, something to get up for. Then I'd go home at the end of the day feeling nicely tired and just enjoy my food more, and sort of like it just gave me a big buzz. Yeah, it gave me a sense of purpose basically.
You're helping, you're not wasting your life. Once you retire, you feel like you've got to get out and do something and help people. Otherwise, what's the point of life if you don't go and help someone else? Really?
Find something that you're interested in, and a group then that is inclined to support people with that interest.
I enjoy doing what I do, and I'm pleased that I was given a chance to Help and Care. Despite that I had no experience, they were very kind to give me a chance. I recommend that to look into it, and if you feel a bit nervous or anything, talk to someone about it.
It's not like a paid job, it's voluntary. You're not obliged to like be here. If you like get up and you're like, you know what, I've had a bad day, you're just like, look, Louise, I can't come in today cause, and be like, oh, that's fine, thanks anyway, thank you for letting us know. And then so you just basically grab the bull by the horns and go for it, and you'll probably find after a little bit a lot of people end up really enjoying it here.
I mean, one thing it's taught me is that as you get older, you've got to keep active. That's the main thing of anything. You talk to them. I mean, I take old people out, and some of them are 94, and they'll go belting up the road, and they've got really, and they've kept their minds and their bodies active as far as they're able. Okay, some people are not physically able to do all those things, but they don't give in to it. And I admire them for that, and it's good for me as well as them.
Yeah, I would say just give it a try, and there are various roles available, so have a chat with Help and Care to see what you think you might be interested in. Give that a try. If you find it's not quite for you, there are other opportunities, other roles that you can adapt to.